after completion of my engineering in mechanical stream, anyone would normally enter into a branch of production or maybe the factory, where you have to keep doing the job monotonously and there is no change in routine. So I found this science centers is a place where every day you start working on different projects and different themes. So someday you will work on textiles, maybe someday you work on heritage, and someday you work on biotechnology. So like this, so there is a challenge every day that's coming to your profession. So that keeps your interest and the kick of doing things keep going. So that's how I entered, I stayed, and I continued in this museum profession. Science centers, when we started encouraging students to touch and feel or maybe interact, so then a lot of enthusiasm was seen in the children especially and the adults as well. So that keeps motivating us to keep on inventing the ways we can create or we can offer the interaction in the exhibits to the visitors. The entire landscape of the museums has changed from mere object display and do not touch displays to interactives and hands-on, minds-on. And see, unlike the other museums per se, they say they visit, see and then go. Here we encourage them to interact. The moment the interaction comes with the exhibit, so then there is a possibility of breakdown, maintenance, and these aspects coming into picture. So we need to cope up in different fronts. Number one, the technology that we use has to be durable. It has to sustain the onslaught of visitor interaction. At the same time, if something goes wrong, so if we import something and keep it there, if something goes wrong, then again you will have to depend on the outside agencies. So that we try to minimize by developing in-house expertise. So we develop our own people, we develop skills on our own, so that if anything goes wrong, within overnight we can refix it and then put the exhibit into proper working. If you depend on outside technologies, so then maybe every exhibit will be down for maybe several months. You know, there is one concept of contextualizing the artifacts. Suppose you have a telephone instrument and there are two ways of displaying. Put a tabletop and a glass case and put a telephone instrument there. And the other way is you create maybe a mannequin looking like a Graham bell and then acting and calling, something happening. So you contextualize it.
In these years, one thing that has made me very happy is my close engagement with visitors of all kinds, starting from children right up to very elderly people, across a very wide cross section of the society. Maybe all kinds of people come to the science center and they really enjoy being here, and I enjoy being in their company and making science easy and accessible to them. Well, my personal favorite, because it was created entirely by me, is the Human Biology Gallery, which is on the 4th floor of this center. And let me tell you why. Because I am not a biologist at all. In fact, after class 10, I have never studied biology. So when I set about making this gallery, it was a sort of a mystery to me, the whole subject. And then I went so deep into it, and now I am known as more of a biologist rather than as an electronics engineer. What pleases me is, let me narrate a small incident. I had gone to get my eyes operated for cataract some 4 years ago. When I met the surgeon there, it was a young lady, and she was talking to me, and I told her, at that time I was with our Nagpur center, I told her I had worked at National Science Center, Delhi, and she said, oh, when I was a kid I had visited National Science Center and I have seen the Human Biology Gallery, and I saw an exhibit on how the human eye works. And that made me really, it impressed me, and that made me become a doctor, an eye specialist, and that made me very happy. And when I told her that it was I who conceptualized that exhibit and made that gallery, she was amazed, and she really, she took good care of me. It's not that she took good care of me, she would have taken good care of any patient of hers, but such feedbacks from kids who have been here and who have become professionals today because of what I personally have done makes me very happy, and that makes the Human Biology Gallery very dear to me.
NCSM inspires the most to the school students. Actually, जैसे स्टूडेंट्स को शुरुआत में समझ नहीं होती कि किस फील्ड में उनका इंटरेस्ट है, जैसे कि साइंस की भी काफ़ी फील्ड्स हैं और अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट्स आगे उनको चूज़ करने पड़ते हैं. बट यहाँ पर आके जब कोई अगर चिल्ड्रन जिसके अंदर क्यूरियोसिटी है, चीज़ों को जानने की समझ है, तो वो चीज़ उसको डायरेक्शन एक देगी जिसके लिए वो आगे बढ़ सकता है. उस चीज़ के लिए आगे वो अपने स्कोप ढूंढ सकता है कि वो क्या चीज़ करना चाह रहा है, क्या नहीं.
I would recommend have fun, immerse yourself in the atmosphere of the science center, and science will seep into you. You need not really go and study anything or understand anything. You need not talk to anybody. Just be here, be what you are, and let the atmosphere of science seep into you, and you will understand the whole universe better, and you will understand yourself better.
साइंस में सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा आया है. मेरे बच्चे बहुत ही खुश हो रहे हैं. यहाँ पे उनको बहुत अच्छी अच्छी चीज़ें मिली हैं. ख़ास तौर से यहाँ पे एक गिटार टाइप बना है, पियानो बच्चे उस पर चल रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है उन्हें. हमारे दादाजी भी ये सारी चीज़ें पहली बार देख के बड़े खुश हो रहे हैं. तो मैम एक्चुअली मैं भी एक बार जब छोटा सा था 3rd या 4th क्लास में, जब मैं अपने स्कूल की तरफ से आया था, आज मैं बच्चों को यहाँ पे पास में जू घुमाने लाया था, तो मैं बोला मैं तुम्हें साइंस म्यूजियम में ले जाऊँगा ज़रूर. यहाँ पे आने के बाद मैं तो कहूँगा कि एक ऐसा स्पेस है, ऐसी जगह है, यहाँ पे आकर आदमी को हर प्रकार की जानकारी एक ही छत के नीचे मिल जाती है.
बहुत ही अच्छा लग रहा है, सारा चीज़ बहुत अच्छा है. यहाँ बच्चों का एंजॉय अच्छे तरीके से होता है, और घूमने का भी, और बच्चों को जो एंजॉय करना था, जो जिन चीज़ों को देख करके बच्चों को हंसी आता है, मुस्कुराहट आता है, चहल पहल, तो ये सब बहुत अच्छा है.
हम बना रहे हैं आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव.
हम मना रहे हैं आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव.
हम मना रहे हैं आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव.